Hello, and welcome to Great Garden. Did you know that with just a small change in the way you care for your orchids, your garden can become healthier, more beautiful, and bloom more consistently every year? In today's video, I'll share a simple and completely natural method for caring for orchids, using familiar ingredients from your kitchen. It's suitable for both beginners and experienced orchid growers. When applied correctly, you'll notice clear improvements in your orchids: strong, plump white roots, thick, glossy green leaves, longer flower spikes with evenly formed buds, producing vibrant and long-lasting blooms. If you love orchids and want your garden to stay full of life, don't forget to subscribe to the Great Garden channel and join me on this journey. Now, let's get started. The first ingredient I use is rice. Rice contains starch, B vitamins, and natural minerals that provide energy, stimulate root growth, and support healthy plant development. I use 1 bowl of rice like this. Next, put all the ingredients into the blender. Then, grind the rice into a fine powder, as shown in the video. Blending it thoroughly helps break down the structure of the ingredients, releasing nutrients more effectively so the plant can absorb them easily and benefit more from the solution. Next, I use 3 tablespoons of the ground rice powder. Put it into a clean glass cup. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Add 500 milliliters of hot water to mix the solution. Then stir well until the rice powder dissolves completely, releasing the starch and nutrients into the water and creating a uniform solution that is easier for the plant to absorb. Finally, cover it and let the solution sit for 1 hour. After 1 hour, once the solution has finished steeping, I strain out the residue and keep only the liquid extract. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. This liquid is exactly what we need. Lastly, I add 1 liter of water to dilute this solution. Diluting it lowers the concentration to prevent root shock. That's it. The solution is now ready to use as an organic fertilizer. Let's apply it to your orchid right away. Before applying the fertilizer, water the plant first. If the growing medium is too dry, the roots won't be able to absorb nutrients, making it harder for the plant to recover. Watering beforehand helps the roots develop better and allows the orchid to recover faster. After watering, let the plant rest and absorb enough moisture. When the roots have taken in sufficient water, they will turn green. At that point, you can safely apply the fertilizer without worrying about any issues. Repeat the same process with the remaining plants, making sure each one has absorbed enough water before applying the fertilizer. Method 1. First, pour the diluted rice powder solution into a small cup. Use a soft cloth or cotton to gently soak it, then wipe both sides of the orchid leaves evenly. Wiping the leaves helps remove dust, reduce the risk of fungal disease, and allows the leaves to absorb light more effectively for photosynthesis. Rice powder is rich in starch, vitamins, and minerals, which help nourish the leaves, making them thicker, greener, and naturally glossy. Do this once or twice a week. When the plant becomes stable, reduce it to once a month to maintain the results. Method 2. I pour the diluted rice powder solution into a dedicated watering bottle and gently water it around the base of the orchid. This watering method provides organic starch, vitamins, and natural minerals from the rice powder, helping the roots grow stronger, improving nutrient absorption, and supporting stable plant growth. You should water once a week. When the orchid becomes stable, reduce it to 1 or 2 times per month to maintain balanced nutrition. When watering, do it evenly and gently, avoiding excess moisture buildup, so the roots stay well ventilated and protected from fungal disease. Method 3. Pour the diluted rice powder solution into a spray bottle. Then, lightly and evenly, mist the entire orchid, including the leaves, stems, roots, and leaf axils. This spraying allows the organic starch, B vitamins, and minerals from the rice powder to spread across the whole plant, helping nourish the leaf tissues, improve photosynthesis, and support healthier overall growth. Spray evenly on both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves so the solution can penetrate better, helping the leaves stay clean, thicker, and glossy green while reducing bacteria and fungal buildup on the leaf surfaces. Do this once a week during the first month. Once the plant becomes stable, reduce it to once a month for maintenance. After spraying, let the plant rest for about 15 minutes to absorb the nutrients. If any water remains on the leaves or in the leaf axils, gently wipe it off to prevent fungal growth and keep the orchid healthy. I pour the remaining rice powder solution into an ice tray and store it in the freezer for longer preservation. Once the solution has frozen into small cubes, do not place the ice directly at the base of the orchid, as the sudden low temperature can shock the roots. Instead, put 3 to 5 ice cubes into a clean cup and wait about 15 minutes for them to melt completely. Once the solution reaches room temperature, slowly water each orchid pot with it. At this stage, the natural nutrients from the rice powder, such as organic starch, B vitamins, and minerals, can be absorbed more easily by the roots, helping stimulate root growth, strengthen the plant's resistance, and support stable, healthy development. The results after 2 months are truly amazing. The orchid leaves have turned a deep green, becoming glossier and noticeably thicker. New young leaves are full of vitality, improving photosynthesis and helping the new shoots grow stronger. The root system has developed remarkably, with many new healthy white roots appearing. The root tips are green and firmly attached to the growing medium. This shows that the plant is absorbing the natural nutrients from the rice powder very effectively, improving both water and nutrient uptake, and making the orchid stronger and more vigorous. The flower spikes and buds are growing evenly and healthily, ready to enter the blooming stage. More buds are forming. They are larger and plumper. When they bloom, the flowers open beautifully with bright colors, last longer, and continue blooming one after another, creating a lively orchid display for many weeks. How do you feel about this natural rice powder method for orchid care? Have you tried this method on your own orchids? Share your experience in the comments. I would love to hear stories from your garden. This is truly the reward for your patience and dedication. When orchids are cared for properly, they respond with strong growth and pure, lasting beauty. Enjoy these fresh green moments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Great Garden channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss more simple yet effective orchid care tips. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next video on Great Garden.